Okay, drivers, this is Colin with 833 Cost Per Mile. And as many of you know, I have ran a trucking company for years, had a CDL since 87, and finally got rid of, I went from 30 trucks, I'm down to 2, got some trucks for sale. My last owner operator, we parted company this week because the rates are so bad and it's just not worth it. So we discussed selling his truck while he still could. So what I want to do now is go over the van rates. Today is Thursday, the 7th of September, 2023. And on DAT Trends Lines, it shows the national price for diesel across the country is $4.49 a gallon. Okay, we stroll up here and the national price for a dry van is $2.06 a mile. So what we have gone ahead and done is using my software company where we'll do all your bookkeeping for $99.95 a month. And all you do is send us a picture of all the receipts by email and email us your rate confirmations. So 10,000 miles times $2.06 a mile, our total revenue is $20,600. But with 10% deadhead, we drove 11,000 miles. That means we averaged $1.87 per mile. Now with my trucks, I've always put away 30 cents a mile for maintenance. So 30 cents times 11,000 miles is $3,300. I'm using a truck payment of $2,000 a month. Some of you guys are a lot higher. Some of you guys are lucky enough to have a paid off truck. But 11,000 miles, that works out to 18 cents a mile. This bookkeeping, like I said, will email you weekly updates showing your profit by the month and also by the day. And that is a cost of $99.95, so just under a penny a mile. Communication, $205, and that is just under 2 cents per mile. That's $125 for the phone and tablet, and $79.94 for the ELD and the camera. So the total there, like I say, is just under 2 cents. The fuel, this truck I'm showing averaging 6 miles per gallon. Some guys are getting better, some guys are getting lower. But as you can see here, fuel, we spent $8,451.65, and it was 74, almost 75 cents per mile for diesel. And then I've got DEF at $4 a gallon, averaging 200 miles, so that was $2. So out of that $2.06, we've got $77 cents just going towards the fuel. Insurance is a total of $1,500 a month. I've got $150 for the trailer, $1,350 for the truck. Some of you guys, that's going to be really cheap. Some of you guys, they'll be in the same ballpark. So the truck was running me just over 12 cents, and the trailer was running me almost 1.5 pennies per mile, for a total of almost 14 cents per mile just in insurance. Tax and license, I know we pay the cab card annually. So in Texas, the cab card runs us somewhere around $1,500 a year. So I've got $125 a month for the cab card, or just a hair over a penny. Your $22.90 is $5.50, so we're just shy of $46 a month on that, or half a penny per mile. Factoring, most of you guys are at 3%. Some of you guys are a little higher now because of inflation. So that was $618, or 5.5 cents per mile for factoring. Trailer payment, I had at $9.95, which is 9 cents a mile. So our total costs here are $14,000. That's $1.27 per mile. Okay. Now, we only have $1.87 a mile in revenue because we drove 10,000 miles at 10% deadhead. So we took the $20,600, divided that by 11,000 miles, which came out to $1.87. Now we had 30 cents a mile for maintenance. We had $1.27 for expenses. That was fuel. And then my drivers were making 60 cents a mile plus tax, which worked out to 64 cents. So if I ran a truck for the entire month, including my maintenance fund of $3,300, I would have lost $3,780.37 this month, or 34 cents per mile every mile we drove. And yeah, some of you guys will say, well, 30 cents is a little high on maintenance. But can you afford to lose 34 cents a mile? Yes, we paid you 60 cents a mile plus taxes, which is 64. So maybe you're driving for 30 cents. Or you're one of these guys that says, well, you know, my truck never breaks down. If you notice, I don't have any scales in here either. So if I come in here and I add scales and I add parking, then these numbers are going to change drastically. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to show you how easy this is to do. So I'm going to come over to the fuel section and come on, computer. So we're going to go into fuel up. I did one fuel up for the month, okay? So we're going to come over here. We're going to click on that. We're going to click edit. So I'm going to say at $13.50 a scale that we did, well, if we did 10 scales, that would be $135 for the month, okay? Now, if we did a truck wash, we'll put that down at 55. We'll put a trailer wash down at 55. And we'll put parking down. Let's say that you park 10 nights at $15. We'll put parking down at $150. Now, I know a lot of you guys are doing a lot different than that. Now, I'm going to hit save fuel up. And now we can come back over here to the business report, and we're going to come back in and we're going to renew September. And now, hang on, I got to hit refresh. It didn't refresh all of that stuff. All right, guys, so now we lost 37 cents a mile. Went up just a hair because now we've got a penny a mile in scales and we've got half a penny in trailer wash and half a penny in truck wash. So now we're losing 37 cents per mile. So now you're working for 23 cents before tax, or we take, you know, there's no maintenance. Maybe you don't fix your truck. Maybe it never breaks down. But, you know, if we took the maintenance out, we're only losing 7 cents. But if we take the 37 away from the 64, then we're at 64. So that would be 40. You'd be making 27 cents per mile. That's crazy, guys. 27 cents a mile. Can you live on that after you paid your bills? I don't think so. This is Colin with 833 cost per mile. You can do a free 90-day fuel tracking and look at one of the other videos. You want to start with video 1 to get set up. That's free for 90 days. That will track your fuel economy, your cost per mile, and your cost per gallon on your diesel and your DEF. You can also add alerts for DOT inspections, driver's license renewals, medical cards, and lots of other things. That is free for 90 days, and after that, it's $19.95 a month. Okay, guys, the next video is going to be for reefers. Take care. God bless. Keep the dirty side down. Please like and please subscribe.